Hey everybody, welcome to Experience Boost Gameplay. I'm Archive.
And I'm Rin.
And we're back here with some more Cinderella Phenomenon. Last time, we left off meeting this mysterious man who had been brought into the inn called Martian last night, or the night before, with some minor head wounds, but he seems to be recovering nicely as Delora and Rin are here greeting him, and he seems to be hitting on them immediately. So we're just going to continue with that and see what we know about this man. We know his name's Rumple from the opening credits, so I think we'll learn that soon.
He feels fine.
He obviously does feel fine. Or maybe this is what trauma happened to him. Hit his head, and this is a different personality. Who knows?
We're both quiet.
I see. What can Ching! What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you, lovely ladies? You could join me on this bed.
Dear!
It's very comfortable, and there's plenty of room for the both of you.
Is Delora gonna slap him? Because he kind of deserves it right now.
Delora's looking like she's gonna... I'll follow your lead on this one, princess. Oh my! Princess? Ah, of course, such a beautiful lady could only be a princess. Look at the noble way you hold up the tray.
Oh, I'm throwing the tray at him. Okay?
Go ahead!
She still has stuff. Can I throw the tray at him?
I'm tempted to let you.
See? Even Delora doesn't blame me.
Feisty as well? Oh, be still, my beating heart.
By the way, that's bordering on sexual
Hey,
harassment.
We got a crystal right there.
We got a crystal from him?
From him. So the crystals will tell you if you made the right choice for a particular person, although it doesn't tell you who, it's just the color of a crystal.
Yeah.
So apparently Rumple likes you, Feisty.
Great.
I think we got the wrong one for Rod, because Rod walked away.
Oh,
We didn't get a crystal for him.
We didn't get a crystal for him.
Oh well. Huh?
Oh, he's awake.
Another lovely lady has entered my chambers? I don't think my heart can handle the perfection of 3 of you at once.
Someone needs to smack him.
I think I know how Casanova here got those head injuries. Some lady decided she'd had enough of his rubbish and wanted to punish him.
Rightly so. Delora, patience. He may not even be in the right state of mind right now. He did take injuries to the head after all. The man finally stops to look just at me. He narrows his eyes and stares so hard I almost want to slap him. What?
You're familiar. But no, it's impossible. Aren't you the crown princess? What are you doing here?
If he knows, then he's...
Well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. It can only mean one thing if he recognizes the ice princess.
What is your name, good sir?
He doesn't remember his name.
It's gotta be Rumpelstiltskin then.
Gotta be, because in the story of Rumpelstiltskin, they have to guess his name, and he knows it, but in this one, he doesn't know it.
Well, they gave it away in the beginning with
They
saying Rumple.
They did, I agree. I would answer any question you ask of me, madam, but...
The man looks down at the notebook in his hand.
I don't remember. Amnesia? I know everything about Angielle, and yet I don't know the first thing about myself.
Except that you're a womanizer. We know that about you.
Except that I have the Rumpelstiltskin curse.
Okay, so maybe they call him Rumple.
Because of the Rumpelstiltskin curse. His name's not actually Rumple, perhaps. That makes more sense.
That does make more sense.
And they've been smart in this game about that. They've been, they throw out things to prevent, the whole good axe thing has to be certain things,
And it would have been weird if his name was Rumple and he had the Rumpelstiltskin curse.
Right, I agree.
Rumpelstiltskin? Is that a fairy tale?
I knew it. He's got the fairy tale curse. Well, come on, Delora. Fairy tale curse?
Didn't he just say he had the Rumpelstiltskin curse? How would...
Maybe when you're cursed, that's the only thing. That's part of the curse, is he knows he has that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you remember how to break it?
From what I remember, I need to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear in this journal as entries.
He shows us the notebook he's been holding onto since we entered the room.
My first memory is of waking up and holding this. I thought there would be information in here, but it's empty.
Another victim of the curse. You must be tired. Rin will leave your breakfast here and we'll give you some time to yourself. We'll be outside if you need anything else. Nothing dirty though, dude. Like, seriously. Rumpelstiltskin. What is that fairy tale about? Delora does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts and I cross my arms, embarrassed. Mother burned the fairy tales in the palace before I got the chance to read all of them.
Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in a tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all of the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to turn the straw into gold and feared that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace, and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night she was given more straw to spin, and the little man appeared once more. This time she gave him her ring. On the third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time, and if she did, she would be released and made his queen. Because that's the kind of marriage you want to get into.
Right?
However, that night the girl had nothing left to give the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her, so long as she gave him her first child.
I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place.
See?
Smart.
Thank you, Parfait.
Smart woman.
Hush, I'm trying to tell a story here.
Maybe she didn't want to. It was either be locked up or marry the king. I don't know, being locked up sounds better.
Right? Years passed and the queen finally gave birth to her first child.
She's just probably like waiting on purpose.
Right?
I'm not having kids. I'm not having kids.
That night, the odd little man returned and demanded his due, but the queen didn't want to give up her child. The man then said he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin.
Did she guess it?
Oh yeah. The night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or ever would guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin.
He does not sound particularly smart.
So agrees the general populace.
Sometimes I wonder how Hans was able to come up with such tall tales. Probably Hans, sorry. Well, the Martian is opening soon. I expect another busy day.
Especially busy for you, Rin. You need to start coming up with good deeds.
The amnesiac Casanova was allowed to stay at the Martian with the other boarders. Because he still seemed capable, Parfait set him to work as one of the Martian servers. Anice's protest that he remain in bed fell on deaf ears. I wonder why she's protesting.
Right?
Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, not well knowing he had nowhere to go. I would be incapable of showing him such kindness given all the nonsense he spouts at us. The people that frequent the Martian begin to steadily ignore me altogether, like I do not exist. Excuse me, it's better than the stares and the hateful looks.
Rumple, you aren't here to flirt.
Seriously.
But this lovely lady is unattended.
Lady, Sir Rumple, please, you're making me blush. Because the man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumple. I think it suits him.
I will never understand, Parfait. This amorous waste of space is about as useful as karma.
I've returned!
Speak of the devil.
Did you miss me? Karma had left abruptly yesterday, saying that she had something very important to take care of. Waltz trails in after her now, carrying several boxes in his arms.
Why am I carrying these?
Because you made me run the errand for you at the toy shop the other day. And because gentlemen carry things for ladies.
I'm going to drop them now.
Those boxes contain very important contents. Welcome home, Miss Karma. Nice to see you've survived the trip, Waltz.
Thank you, Anise.
So this is our new housemate. We have not had the opportunity to meet.
Oh, no.
I am... Something's gonna happen. Uh-oh.
That is a great piece of art right there.
Oh, no. We are all surprised when Rumple suddenly reaches out to grab Karma's hand.
My life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome. Now that you've entered my bleak existence, I see everything in beautiful,
I love
blazing
her
color.
face.
Right? I'm saying that's a great piece of artwork
She's
right there.
like, excuse me?
It's a great drawing. And nothing shines more brightly, more vividly than you. I am Rumple, my sweet. Let us talk of marriage.
I stare at Karma, waiting for her to flirt back. At the very least, I expect her to wave Rumple away for being a fool. But she remains eerily silent.
Answer, my angel. I beg of you.
Keep
Say the word and it is done.
your filthy hands off of me. Ha ha!
Oh! Not again.
I would never be interested in the likes of you.
That's a demonic face right
Oh,
there.
look at that. I love it.
Go on, lad. Give him a good beating, like the one you gave to me. My queen, there is no need for violence.
What did you call me? Please calm down. Rumple is still recovering. What's going on?
Karma is a man. Doesn't take kindly to being flirted with. Or proposed to.
She is a man?
But your voice, your face, your breasts.
Oh dear.
Eyes up here, Rumple. Eyes up here. Ow!
He deserved that.
He did deserve that. That's what you're focusing on? Pervert.
Yes.
I worship all aspects of the female form.
Oh no.
But my particular favorite has always been...
Yes.
Ow!
I love Delora.
Do yourself a favor and shut up.
I never would have known. But why would he do this? Don't look at me like that. I have my reasons. Is it because of your curse? Yes.
I am undone. My heart is in pieces. You knew him for 10 minutes. For those that can hear the music of their heart like I, it takes only a look to fall madly, irretrievably in love. I must leave. My heart will need time to heal.
Oh, good riddance.
The Martian attracts all sorts, doesn't it? That one is entirely Parfait's fault. All right, nothing to see here. Back to work.
I really love the anime influences in there. You can
Yes.
see like their characters are a little more different and just fun, and they're hilarious.
It makes it dynamic too.
Yes.
Like you can have really
More
dynamic
dynamic.
images and artwork.
I just love it. I'm still in shock from what I learned earlier. Karma, a man. It's not fair that he is so beautiful as a woman. If the female population of Angiel knew the truth, Karma would be hunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. Anise, being good, I suppose, prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest Martian boarders. We have all been invited to the private dining room.
Excuse me, is Lady Parfait here?
Prince Rad, perfect timing. Please join us for lunch.
I only came to talk to you, Lady Parfait.
But I'm hungry, and I have no wish to make you wait while I eat. Come, join us. Please, Your Highness, I've made too much as usual. You must help us finish.
Very well. A cursed princess and a cursed prince. What an eccentric collection of friends you have, Lady Parfait.
I wouldn't say they were eccentric necessarily.
You're the most eccentric one here, Rumple. Really now.
I sit silently in my chair. I am uncomfortable around so many people.
I can relate
That
to
sounds like
that.
you,
Yeah.
Which our daughter got from you.
Yep, I know.
Even when Mother was alive, I had all my meals alone, since my parents were always too busy to sit down for meals with me. The meals with Ophelia and her children were always so awkward and silent. Somehow the atmosphere here is lively and friendly, even though I barely know anyone here. Is something wrong? Excuse me? You've barely touched your food. Don't you like it? Dolores said this was one of your favorites. I'm just not used to eating with company, that's all.
They say that sharing a meal brings the family closer together. He's got to be an option, right?
Yeah, probably. Garland.
I apologize.
What's he apologizing for?
I have no idea.
Okay, closer together, huh?
So, have you made any progress on how to do those good deeds, Princess?
You haven't given me any options, Delora. There is no way I'm admitting that I do not even know how to complete one.
Oh, I forgot you're not so good on the doing good front.
You were not very helpful.
You know, for being a good witch, she also takes a lot of delight in being
Right.
a little mean here and there.
She's got a little bit of darkness in her, too.
Right?
Why don't you ask someone to teach you how to do good? What?
Well, that's not something you hear every day.
As in, take some kind of lessons?
How about take some kind lessons?
You're so funny,
Oh,
Archive.
man.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
You're welcome, audience.
This is what I have to live with, guys. You and your cheesy jokes.
I know.
If you're having so much trouble on your own, you should ask someone to give you some advice. That's a lot of some, sorry. Or teach you. It's as simple as that. What is this I hear? The princess needs advice? Well then, she is in luck. I happen to give the most excellent advice, and believe me when I say I can teach almost anything.
The princess is indeed lucky, as I am available for teaching duties.
Oh, I'm not picking him.
No doubt, I'd be the better choice, as I don't go about deceiving the world.
Excuse me?
From one-sided flirting to bitter enemies, and all in the span of a few hours. The man broke my heart! Anyway, I'd also be happy to help you in any way I can, Princess.
I choose Waltz. And I'm sure your stepbrother would be happy to help as well. Yeah, looks like it. I don't think I would make the best teacher for this sort of thing. I only teach others how to fight.
Never mind the fact that Jurian herself still struggles to be good.
What?
You're lucky, aren't you? So many people are willing to help you.
Why?
Hmm?
Why are you all so willing to help me?
That's what we do at the Martian. We help each other. Lesson number 1. Doing good means helping whenever one can.
Whatever, Delora, you're the one who cursed me.
Just let any of us know if you want our help.
Trust no one but yourself. You need not care for anyone but yourself. This is what Mother and the last few years have taught me. I've always been alone, and it is easier that way, and yet these strangers, these people that I have only known for a few days, are so willing to help me when they will gain nothing in return. Is this the goodness I was meant to see? Father? How can I even begin to trust and care for others when I have forgotten how to do so? I'm slowly beginning to understand what I must do. Let me pick, let me pick.
Oh,
Let me
chapter
pick, let
2,
me
the
pick,
decision.
Let me pick. I don't see why this is necessary.
Of course this is necessary, Princess. You work to show you can be useful.
For the last half hour, Parfait and Delora have been debating what chores they want to give me. I cannot believe they are seriously going to make me work like a commoner.
No freeloaders at the Martian, remember? And you can't pull the princess card anymore now that you're a homeless peasant.
Being demoted to a homeless peasant is not my fault.
If you really think about it, it was kind of me to demote you.
Stop teasing her, Delora. Rin has had a lot thrown at her already.
I'm only speaking the truth. Besides, working to live is the commoner's way of life. But at least it's rewarding. But if you do nothing, you get nothing. No food, no clothes, no bed. You are no longer a princess, Rin. Life here at the Martian is comfortable, and you need to work for comfort. Remember that.
Look at how great this art style is. You can see the pity in her eyes.
Right?
Like, that's incredible.
What you do is your choice, Princess.
And you can see the condescension in hers.
It's a stern look, a stern gaze.
Do I even have a choice?
Not really, no.
Let's see. How about cooking duties?
No way. She'd burn a salad.
She could be a receptionist?
Then we'd lose all of our customers.
That's probably true. I am right here, you know. Sorry.
Do you have any useful skills at all?
As a princess, I had servants who did everything for me. They cleaned my room, helped me dress. How am I expected to possess skills for things I have never done? Aha! I have found the perfect job for our Cinderella. Ta-da!
Wait, so she's weak, but she can just make a broom appear?
Right? That was kind of cool. Rin will be in charge of sweeping the Martian floors. What?
Perfect. Even she should be able to do that. Could you, Princess?
I refuse. Oh, come on. But look, I even put a cute little ribbon on the broom just for you. It's your very own special broom. A princess does not clean.
Hard-headed as ever. Don't worry. I have a fix for this.
What did she do? Suddenly the broom flies into my hands. I am pulled helplessly along as the thing begins to sweep the floors. I try to pull my hands away, but they may as well be glued to the broom. They do not budge. What have you done?
You should be thanking me. I'm helping you with your duties.
I love Delora. Delora, isn't this a little too much?
Oh, nonsense. The princess is learning useful new skills. Mr. Broom will teach her everything she needs to know. If the floor is dirty, Mr. Broom will come to life and start sweeping, and it will not stop until the floors are spotless.
What?
Come on, Parfait. We've got time for a cup of tea.
But...
She'll be fine. A little sweeping never killed anyone.
You are dreadful.
Enjoy your time with Mr. Broom.
I think she's my favorite character.
Right?
Wait! Did they really just leave? Hey, slow down! The broom begins to sweep faster. Despite my protests, I am still forced, like a puppet, to sweep the floors with grudging tenacity. Sorry, I can read. They look so pretty. I can barely catch my breath after that. I love that face. That is fantastic. Princess, Parfait sent me to check. Oh, how lovely! It's so clean I can see my reflection on the floorboards. I'm impressed. Do not even think about stepping into this room with your dirty shoes. Goodness, I didn't know princesses could be such terrifying creatures. You are aware that Martian is opening soon, yes? This floor isn't going to stay clean forever. Then do not open the Martian. I do sympathize with you, Princess. It's difficult adjusting to the commoner's life. What would you know about that? More than you think. What? Oh, did I let that slip? That was my mistake.
That was calculated, though.
Uh-huh. Karma just smiles at me, his eyes gleaming with playful mischief. He's definitely hiding something. My hands are red and sore from all the sweeping I've done today. I remember the salve Anise offered when I first woke up in my room. Surely that will help somewhat. I apply it to my hands and find, to my surprise, it is very effective. Most of the redness quickly fades, along with the pain. Is this what my life will be like if I do not break the curse? Forced to work day in and day out? Oh, poor Rin!
Welcome to life, Rin.
Oh! I cannot let things stay as they are. I must act. I lay down to rest. No, act! Let me make a choice!
Now we're going to pause here. She's going to rest, and we're going to rest. We're going to take a break.
Okay.
Thanks again to everyone who's joining us here on this adventure of the Cinderella Phenomenon. I think it's a really fun story so far.
Yeah, it's fun.
The characters are great, the interactions are great, and even though it's static images for the most part, I think they do a really good job of
It feels dynamic.
highlighting the emotion, making it dynamic. So, having a really good time. I hope everyone else is as well. And please join us next time for our next episode of the Cinderella Phenomenon. I've been Archive.
And I'm Ren. Not this Ren. I'm nicer than this Ren, I promise. Bye.
Bye.